I just want to get on here for a minute on my lunch break. I'm going to try to make sure I don't show my job. But anyway, I'm on my lunch break and son of a gun. I got to get a little phone thing for in here, but I just want to get on here for a minute because I couldn't sleep last night, so I got on 80s live a little bit. I got on there twice actually, I think. I don't know, maybe 3 times. I don't know. I was tired, but I couldn't sleep. And I know nobody's in here, but I only got 30 minutes for lunch, so I'm just gonna go ahead and talk. And uh, and I'm really confused because um, my sister decided to pop in, you know, and I can't figure out how somebody can be so delusional. Hello, y'all. I'm just talking for a minute. You'll have to go back and watch because I don't have a lot of time. I'm on my lunch break. I think I got 20 minutes left, but I can't figure out how somebody could be so delusional, you know? Um, and I'm not talking about Turkey Boy. I'm talking about my sister. She came in 80s live last night, and it's funny because it was more of a sympathy thing for her, I think, because she was like, I love you, you know, after everything she said and done. Don't say that to me. Um, don't. After everything you've told people, lies about, me and my kids, don't say you love me. Don't do that. And I forgive you for what? For what? I'm so like just baffled at how delusional somebody can be. I came on here, it's very disappointed. I came on here and said what I said to her, because she was ripping my family apart. She just wants to be forgiven with no accountability. It's crazy. I came on here and said what I said because she was ripping my family apart, y'all. Like destroying it. Um I don't think sides should be ever be taken. I don't think you pick sides. Right is right and wrong is wrong. It is what it is. That don't mean you're standing behind somebody. You stand behind what's right. Um, I haven't spread lies on her on here. You know, I haven't got on here and said, "Oh, y'all, she's this and she's that," and lied. Why would I? Why would I? Because at the end of the day, that's my sister. I just don't. And it's went from I was estranged for 10 years to I was estranged for 12 years, and last night it's 15. It's 15 years now. And so now I've been, I guess, out of the family for 15 years, and my dad hasn't been gone 15 years. So I'm trying to figure out, you know, I adopted my kids a few years back, and she was there in the courtroom. So I'm like, that wasn't 15 years ago because my daughter just turned 15. And she was in elementary school, you know, upper elementary school when I adopted her. So how was it 15 years ago when I was estranged? So I'm trying to figure that out. It's just I'm just trying to figure out how she is so delusional in her mind. I don't get it. It's really, and she peeked in last night just to be like, I forgive you and I love you, and you know, you've been gone for 15 years just to keep her little story going. It's like it had nothing to do with forgive me for what? For what? Like I'm trying to figure out What? What you what are you forgiving me for? I wasn't the one online acting like I was something I wasn't. Like, I've been who I am from day one. Like, I you know, you've, um you've said I'm an alcoholic, you know, told people I slept with kids in the neighborhood, um, told about my, son, not biological, but my son that died, said things about my biological son and my daughter-in-law and, said that things about my relationship with our dad, like, never once did I come online and I saw her. I wasn't on YouTube. I was never on YouTube before I got on there and made that video, um, calling her out because I wanted them to leave her and Ronnie leave Ryan alone. I never was on there. I was on there years ago, put that little video of my son up because I wanted to save it. There is another account of me on here. It has one video of my son dancing in front of the TV, and it is the cutest little video. If you've seen it, that is definitely my account. But I never got on here. I never really knew what it was about. My kids got on it. I didn't really know. But I did watch her Instagram videos, and me and my kids would sit around and laugh at them. We're like, what's up with her voice? Why is she acting like that? What's going on? What's she doing? And I was like, oh, just ignore it because she's just playing the part or whatever. Because it wasn't how she really was, and I never called her out on it. I didn't care. I didn't care what she did online. I didn't care what she wanted everybody to think she was. I mean, we knew it wasn't her. We knew she was using some little sweet fake voice that wasn't hers and playing her character or whatever it was she wanted everybody to think she was. I didn't call her out on it. I didn't care. And I didn't care that nobody knew who I was. I didn't want anybody to know. I didn't care. It wasn't about me. I loved my Facebook was private, my Instagram was private, like, yeah, my life was private. I didn't need to be a part of it. I was just proud. Like I was just proud. Like how I couldn't be more proud of him if he was my own. Like I couldn't. Like you just don't understand. My daddy loved all those kids and sorry y'all, my phone fell, but we just love those kids and we're just proud and I don't know. I just didn't care what she was doing. I just was proud of my family and could care less what role she was playing online. And for her to get on here and be like, "You've been gone for 15 years," and I don't know. I just don't understand what she expects to gain from it. Like, what are you trying to gain? I'm not upset, Tammy. It's just I'm just my mind can't wrap around it. Like I don't. She's there's things that's happened in our family that we can't fix because of her. And I know she's going to call mommy and she's going to tell mommy, oh, she's talking about me again online and I haven't been on there. And I was not talking about her last night, not one time. Let me take that back. I did mention her last night because I was telling Turkey Boy that he had no reason to come after me like he did. And he didn't have any reason because when I made the video about Patty, I mentioned his name. But the only reason I mentioned his name is because she ran to him. And that's what I told her. I was like, why the hell did you run to him when you talk so much shit about him to our family? And that's not talking shit about him, but he's so delusional too. He don't get it. Like he don't get it either. And it's just I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Damn Yankee, you're right. You'll never make sense out of nonsense. It's just I don't know. Guys, I had a really, really good family. And I hate to say had because But I have to say had because it's all went to shit. It's all went to shit, man. It's it's not what it was, you know, when you take somebody who is manipulates and cries and people feel sorry for them and and they twist things and always play the hurt dog, tuck their tail and I don't know. I can't be anything but me. I know what's right and what's wrong and my daddy would have known what was right and what's wrong. And for her to say that or tell him, to say that I would rob my dad and be a disappointment to him when he was my best friend. I don't need that kind of person in my life. And everybody's like, "Oh, mend your family." No, some family can't be mended. Some can't be mended. And AD said last night that he felt like I was keeping Ryan and Patty apart. And he couldn't be further from the truth. He couldn't be further from the truth because I told Ryan and another one of his brothers, and I won't say who, but no matter what happens and what goes down, that's their mom and dad, y'all. That's their mom and dad. And I would never, never tell, I never talked about her to either one of them. Um, I was there for him when he was going through a lot. Um, I was there for Ryan when he was going through a lot, and I would do it all over again. That's what you do. I would do it all over again. If you're an aunt and you don't step up for your nieces and nephews, something is wrong with you. Something is definitely wrong with you. Because I would do it all over again for any of my nieces and nephews. And I never once trash talked her to him. Now, am I saying I never trash talked her? Of course I did. I'd be lying if I said I didn't. I've ran her in the ground, buddy. I'm going to tell you, I've ran her in the ground, but not to her kids. I would never do that. I would never do that. But, because I always told him, hey, man, that's your mom. Like, I ain't going to talk about your mom to you. If you want to talk to me, I'll listen to you all day long, but I'm not going to talk about your mom. And whatever you decide to do, I stand behind you because at the end of the day, that's your mom. Like, and at the end of the day, that's your dad. I never talked about his dad to him either. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. You don't talk about somebody's parents to them. That's a line you don't cross. You don't cross that line. That's just something you don't do. I don't agree with that. But I don't know, guys. She's still, I don't know how you could, be at holidays and family dinners and adoption a few years back, and I've been gone for 15 years. I'm still trying to do the math, and the math ain't mathing. I mean, like I said, my daughter's 15, and like I've said on here before, Ryan paid for my adoption, and it wasn't that long ago, and but I've been out of touch with them for 15 years, so I don't know how that added up. I don't know how that happened, but anyway, y'all, I'm about to be late to get back to work, but I gotta get some sleep when I get home because I stayed up all night bullshitting and listening to, the thoughts in my mind. But y'all have a great day. I love y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me, and I'll definitely try to get back on here later. Angela, I know it's just like I don't know how you can be that delusional because my mind don't work that way. I can't. Delusion just doesn't register with me. But lots of love, you guys. Tony, I love you. Better with the Irish, I love you. All you guys in here, I love you guys. Have a great day, and I'll get back on here later. Y'all have a good evening or good rest of your day. See y'all later.